Hello, fellow flamenco enthusiasts, and welcome to Everything Flamenco. I'm your host, La Hugo, and this is the 12th installment of Flamenco Bits. So, today I just want to chat to you a little bit about starting your flamenco journey. So, I think it was the first episode where I mentioned about age and how it's never too late to start dancing flamenco. It's not like ballet where you have an expiry date for performing. So flamenco, you can start at any age. So oftentimes what we find is that people that start dancing flamenco later in life, they might also doubt themselves a lot. Um, and as a beginner, especially with your first few classes, if you haven't really danced before any dance form, or you haven't danced in a long time, it might feel strange to you that your teacher will be talking a lot. So there's so many intricacies to flamenco, and don't discard the theory. Um, it might seem like a lot to take in, but it's important to listen to what your teacher says. They're really trying to explain, the fundamentals of flamenco, of the style, what your posture should be like, um, how the footwork should sound, how your hand should move, how your arm should move. And it can be overwhelming, especially I think in the first class or two. But just feel comfortable and know that you will be doing this 100,000 times over and over and over again. So don't necessarily try and remember everything, but try and be present and take in what your teacher is saying. And then the other thing on the other side of the spectrum as well is, yes, it might feel like, oh, we're doing this again and again and again, but just feel free to ask your teacher questions if you're not sure about anything. And the repetition is so important, especially at the beginning, because you're really setting the foundation of what is to come. So when you eventually start learning choreographies and things like that. And then, something that I really struggled with at the beginning when I started was, when my teacher corrected me in class, you would take it personally sometimes, or I would. Not anymore, but take it personally, and it's like, oh, why is she picking on me? Or, why am I the only one that's being corrected? And that is not always the case. If you have a good teacher, it will never be the case that they're picking on you. They just are trying to help you be a better dancer, and a correction is not a critique. It is assistance to help you be better and move forward. And it might be, feel that your teachers may be correcting you more than others, which is not always necessarily true either. That, they're picking on you in that way. They also may be seeing potential in you, trying to push you a bit harder than some of the other students. It can be anything. So don't try and over-interpret what is happening. It's really just a way of assisting you to become better. And it's a learning experience. And, the biggest thing about going to flamenco classes is, again, you don't have to come to class to eventually be a performer. You don't have to perform on stage if you don't want to. It's not like you're aspiring to become a professional. And if you are, that's amazing. But, you don't have to come to class for that. And your teacher will understand that, because their love for flamenco is so big that they decided to share whatever knowledge they have with the rest of the world, instead of just focusing on their own, their own style and their own technical ability and things like that. They're actually taking the time to prepare for classes and to teach you. So just take it as that and Have fun. So if you've started your beginner flamenco journey, or you are thinking about starting it and you've really taken the first step, even though I might not know you, I'm so proud of you, and I wish you only the best. And please remember to have fun. I give lots of tips and things and talk a lot and say a lot and instruct a lot, but you don't have to take everything I say. Just have fun. Flamenco is supposed to be fun. So just have fun. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.